morning to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from Voschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield, the site of the 2024 Saki Turkey Tourney, raising funds for local cancer patients as part of the Take a Charge Against Cancer mission. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. And a dandy matchup here for the 5 o'clock slot. It's the 1-0 PORTA-A Blue Jays and the 1-0 Liberty Eagles in what could be one of the primetime matchups of this week's festivities. We'll talk more about the matchup, recap what's happened so far in the tournament, and more on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show after this.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer's specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Roan at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Roan and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Gobble, gobble. I'm Casey French with Cascom. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and your house is going to be full of family, including in-laws and kids. You might just become the turkey if your Wi-Fi, or whatever the hip lingo the kids are calling it, isn't up to par. Call Cascom today and sign up for our gig services for only $99.95 a month for 6 months. Already a customer? Upgrade for only $109.95 a month. Dads who want the game as a side dish, you're welcome. Call today, 1-800-252-1799. And we thank you for trusting us with internet, cable, and phone all year long. Thank you from Cascom.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Back with you on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Saki Turkey Tourney in day 3 of 4. Liberty and Payson Seymour matched up in the first game of the tournament, with Liberty taking the victory 56-47. Pittsfield beat Western on Monday 49-36. Yesterday in the early game, Camp Point Central was a 33-22 winner against Western. And PORTA-A Central, despite having a big lead, let it get down to a 5-point game, but pulled away when it mattered and won 59-50 over Payson Seymour. This PORTA-A Central squad, second-year head coach Stephen Price, looking to punch their ticket to the championship game once again in the Saki Turkey Tourney. And in front of them, this young and energetic Liberty Eagles squad, who has a couple guys that can really light it up. Now, they're not the deepest team at all spots, so they want to stay out of foul trouble in this one. And they're going to have to do a good job staying in front of a 3-guard trio from PORTA-A Central, Jack, that nobody's big, but man, those guys can motor.
Yeah, when you take McClure and Marr and Carrick together, they're not big physical kids, and I think that'll be something maybe Liberty tries to do is stay in front of them and be physical with them, but you got to catch them first. And all three of them are good ball handlers, can shoot the three. Jet Carrick got in a little foul trouble last night, but the other two were really good, and McClure really finished the game well for them.
Drew Marr's a 3-year starter for the PORTA-A Blue Jays, and he's a kid that really can make a lot of things happen, a multi-sport athlete for them, and a guy that's definitely a difference maker anytime he's on the court. On the other side of things, we saw Reed Sparrow really light it up in the first game of the season for Liberty, and Jack, tell you what, he made some shots from deep.
I said to Dan when he was setting the camera up, Charlie said some of those ought to count for 4 points, and he said, well, that may happen someday. He shoots a lot better than me, and I said, well, I saw you make a shot at the bowl one night from about that far out. You know, one of the things that's helped Drew Marr an awful lot is his dad, Josh. This is the first year he's never coached him while he's played basketball, and I teased Josh and said, man, what a break for the kid.
Tongue-in-cheek, of course, for those of you that don't understand sarcasm. That's a lost art these days, it seems like. But no, I really think this is a good matchup. Liberty has a little bit of a height advantage. I think Jack Sparrow could be a big player in this game. He and I think Clayton Hoke will battle down underneath and, you know, trying to make this a little more physical game on that side. Kind of a guy who I think is a difference maker, and we saw him a lot last year as a sophomore for the Sporta squad, is Levi Hoagland, the 6'3 junior. Long, springy, lanky, can move, so he can guard guards. He can guard post players because he's just strong enough to do that. He's really an all-around solid player for this team.
He's a guy that really can fill that role of those bigger guys they've had in the last few years that were really tough. But they got nobody like those big twin towers they had 3 years ago. Or, of course, when you got the Moeller family that comes through and leaves you 4 great players that almost every one of them could have played D1. That's pretty impressive, too. On the other side, I got to tell you, watching a couple guys come off the bench like Tanner Cooley, he gave them some good minutes when Vince Cramsey got in some foul trouble. But nobody in this level of basketball can afford to be in a lot of foul trouble, and we saw a lot of fouls called on that first night.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berrien, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is close to where you are and always close to where you are, no matter where you are in the world, at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll step aside on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Continue with coverage from the 2024 Socky Turkey Tourney after this.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Grinke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Beard Implement Company, your local Case IH dealer, proudly serving farmers since 1937. We know how important it is to your operation to keep you running. 4 convenient locations in Ashland, Arnsville, Pittsfield, and Hannibal, Missouri. Beard Implement Company, our people, your advantage.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. A second game tonight after this Liberty-Port-A-C matchup, Pittsfield and Camp Point Central. And then we'll take a break for the Thanksgiving holiday. Be back here on Friday in the early afternoon and into the mid-afternoon with 3 games, as the 2 pools will have their crossover games. And looking forward to all the action. Of course, Brian Shoemaker has all of the games from the Beardstown Tiger Tournament. 3 more tonight, 3 more Friday, 4 on Saturday afternoon and into the evening. Liberty and PORTA-A Central in this first matchup. Good crowd forming on the near side of the gym. Not as many folks filling in the other side quite yet, but they will as the Pittsfield fans start to arrive on a cold and rainy evening here in West Central Illinois. Hey, an opportunity for you to support a good cause with the Take a Charge Against Cancer fundraiser going on throughout the week here at the Saki Turkey Tourney. They have t-shirts, bracelets, can koozies, and much, much more for sale in the lobby. So if you're heading to Boschel Gym this evening or on Friday, make sure to check that out and support a good cause. Those funds are split amongst a couple of organizations that support local cancer patients in our region. And thanks to Scott Bacon for his time and dedication to coordinate that part of this week's festivities. It is Great Rivers Bank sponsoring our pregame show. Hey, those interest rates, they just keep falling a little bit more, it seems like, on a daily basis. Now's a good time to get qualified for your next home loan with the friendly loan officers at Great Rivers Bank. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. We'll step aside for our final break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. When we come back, the Farm and Home starting lineups. Your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
Absolutely nobody wants to hear that on Christmas morning, but if you're shopping for kids of any age, your local Farm Home Supply can help because we have them on sale. Wide variety of toys, including some of the trendy ones like Care Bears. We're bringing them back for under $13. Then Pokemon and Pokemon cards, they never go away. We got these under $5. Then all Hasbro games, board games are 20% off. That's fun for all ages and families. And take your pick from these huge plush animals. They're under $15. And yes, your local Farm Home Supply does carry Squishmallows. These are under $12.
From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply, our starting lineup sponsor on Central Illinois Sports. Visit farmandhomesupply.com. The PORTA-A Blue Jays, Stephen Price, their head coach. They are 1-0 on the season, and their lineup this evening looks like this. At a guard, he is a 5'9 senior. That's Griffin McClure. At a second guard, a 5'10 senior, Drew Marr. And the third guard is the 5'10 junior, Jet Carrick. Out of forward, a 6'3 junior, Levi Hoagland. At the other forward, the 6'4 junior, Clayton Hoagland, Carrick, Marr, and McClure for the PORTA-A Blue Jays. For the Liberty Eagles under head coach Dan Sparrow, assisted by Adam Lee, they will start at a guard, a 6'3 sophomore, that's Vince Cramsey. At a second guard, he's a 5'9 sophomore. The point guard, Tate Huber. And the third guard is the 6'4 sophomore, Reed Sparrow. At a forward, he's the 6'2 sophomore, Gavin Edgar. And at the other forward, the 6'4 senior, Jack Sparrow. Jack and Reed Sparrow, along with Edgar, Huber, and Cramsey for the Liberty High School Eagles. Liberty in the white uniforms, the red numbers and lettering here tonight, while PORTA-A Central wears the blue uniforms with the checkered board accents and white numbering and lettering here tonight. Our tip-off brought to you by Bowlers Universe. Come out to Bowlers Universe and enjoy all the fun after the game tonight. We've got a bowling tournament going on, a great food special with a $7 burger and fry basket, and the Socky Nation Queen of Hearts drawing at 9:30 at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield. Referees are ready to rumble here. Dave Bishop steps into the center circle, says, I will use this whistle if I have to, don't make me. And the tip is up and controlled by the Blue Jays. And we are underway here in tonight's first contest. McClure with it on the dribble against the man-to-man pressure of Liberty. Hanging off of the paint a bit here, and they'll get a turnover on an errant pass by Marr as it's picked out of the air by Sparrow. Sparrow sporting the headband, as is Jack Sparrow and young Mr. Huber. Starting a trend here. Had two guys the other night, now three. It's catching on.
Yeah, they just got a sail on him, I think.
Here is Sparrow, left wing three ball, lets it fly, no good. Rebound down to Jack Sparrow, muscles up, they'll say a held ball. It'll stay with Liberty on the alternating possession arrow.
Jack Sparrow making good position down low there as he's one of the bigger guys. He and Hoke playing against each other. Pretty good matchups. Reed Sparrow's kind of got a mismatch most of the time.
Inbounds pass coming here. Lob pass out front to Cramsey. He'll take the dribble drive in, has the height advantage over Marr. We'll see if they'll try to expand on that later. Here's a three by Huber, no good. Rebound again on the offensive side to Jack Sparrow. Out to Cramsey, third time's a charm, no. Rebound down to Edgar. He'll put it up, rims it out, no good. Just can't get the lid off the basket. And the rebound down this time to the PORTA-A Blue Jays. McClure will bring it towards the front court and gets it to Marr. Marr directing some traffic as Hoke and Hoagland are in the post positions. Not to be confused with Hulk Hogan. Right side, Carrick. Bounce pass on the entry goes into Hoagland. Has to run it down in the corner. Tried to throw it off of Jack Sparrow, and Captain Jack will get you by on that one as he gets the steal, and then a foul going to be called on Hoagland.
Hoagland's first, team first, frustration foul there. Sparrow with two offensive boards and a steal now. Brother has a steal too.
Is that brother? Like Hulk Hogan? Hoagland? You didn't find it as funny, obviously.
Not quite as funny.
He didn't have a sense of humor. It's all right. Out top is Cramsey. Had the ball bounce awry. Runs it down. Gets it to Huber near the center circle.
We're a minute and a half in. No score in the ball game. Liberty said, what's going on with us?
Cramsey with it. He'll try the dribble drive in. Goes one-on-one against the smaller man. Shot no good. Jet Carrick with the defensive rebound, and he's quickly into the front court. Carrick coast to coast off the window, no good. And the rebound secured by Cramsey and the Liberty Eagles. He'll push the pace the other way. Dribble drive inside, tied up by Marr, and a turnover, as that will head the way of PORTA-A Central on the tie-up by Marr. Both teams with a single turnover so far in this affair. Oh look, nobody reset the timeouts from the last game. Who worked last night? Where are the guys in the truck? Here's a pull-up shot by Hoagland, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Cramsey. Outlet pass to Huber. Trying to get a score on the board is Liberty with 5:44 to play in the first. Here's Reed Sparrow. Drives. Bad pass is stolen away. McClure with the takeaway. Has a 3-on-2. Bounce pass underneath. Marr on the reverse. No good. Hope comes in. He and Jack Sparrow tie up. And on the possession arrow, it'll head the way of Liberty.
Dave Bishop having a little fun with the two big guys, saying it's okay. It's early. Settle down. Let's not get too fired up. Both of them really wanted that ball, didn't they?
That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah.
You can't score without the ball.
That's right.
Nina Winslow's going to try to prove that on Friday. Into the front court, Huber.
Good luck.
He takes it toward the right wing. Picks it up at the high post off to Reed Sparrow. Back to Huber. Huber and Sparrow, a couple of sophomores, play a little pitch and catch. Now they get to Jack Sparrow as this Porta defense is really causing some havoc here. And now a passes. I think Huber was looking for a man to zig, and he zagged, and a turnover on Liberty is their third in the early going.
Shutout here in the first inning of play. Both teams kind of have matched up and taken the easy shots away from the other team so far.
McClure on the left side. Yeah, they're playing good defense, and it's not bad offense. They've actually gotten some good looks. Balls just have not fallen through the rim yet. Carrick to Marr. Deep three just inside the volleyball line, won't fall. Rebound. It's a battle for it. Hoagland comes out of the scrum. Turnaround shot, high glass, no good. A rebound batted around and run down by Jack Sparrow. It's third already. Huber into the front court on the bounce with 4:33 to play in the first. Here's a deep three pulled by Cramsey, and he'll knock it down from distance. Cramsey puts Liberty on the board, 3-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
They shoot him a little farther out than they used to, guys.
Now Hoke with the basketball, has the ball knocked away. Good interior defense by the double team of Sparrow and Cramsey. It stays with PORTA-A Central underneath.
Don't realize how big Cramsey is till he spots up against those smaller guards.
Here's a pass in the corner. McClure, good look three, and he'll answer with a three of his own. Ties the game up at 3 apiece. Now the shots will start falling. Here's Huber. Little stop on a dime out to Sparrow. He jumped and then tried to dribble, and they'll say that's a travel.
Did he come down before he started dribbling?
Well, no, you can't jump and then start a dribble. That's against the rules.
No kidding.
Yep. You should have known that Abner Doubleday said that, Jack.
Having that ability, why is that a rule?
Huh?
That makes no sense.
To the Geneva Convention. Look it up. Under 4 minutes to play in the first. Porta looking for their first lead. No kidding, John. It wasn't Doubleday. We all know. Thanks to our producer, the historic expert. It was a joke. Here's another travel, though.
Or sarcasm.
Two teams are having a little trouble taking care of it here in the early going, and a lot of that's because of this good defensive pressure.
2 turnovers on Porta, 3 on Liberty.
Edgar with the basketball. He'll give it off out top to Sparrow. A little flex cut offense now. A three pulled by Reed. Sparrow is good. A couple of triples for Liberty, and they lead 6-3.
He still got it.
Marr into the front court to McClure. Back and forth they go with the ball. Now they'll get Carrick involved on the left side. Starters for both teams still on the court here with 3:20 to play in the first. In a 6-3 contest.
You're 6'4". Easier to get open outside, isn't it?
Here's a drive in by Hoagland. Knives kicks it out on a tough pass to Carrick. Picked it up off of his shoe tops and starts a dribble. Quick step gets him to the high post. Good ball movement to Hoagland on the left side now. He'll dribble drive inside. A little floater up is good, and he'll go to the free throw line for a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Jack Sparrow's going to pick up the first foul of the contest. Team first. 1 foul on the other side on Hoagland. 6-5 is the score, and the and one the old-fashioned way is a chance to tie us up, and he does. Hoagland's got 3.
6-6 with 3 minutes to play in the first. Here's Huber. Shovels it off to Edgar in the corner. Feeds the post to Sparrow. Turnaround over Hoke is good. Good defense, better offense. 8-6 Liberty.
First time we've seen Jack Sparrow really run a post move, and that didn't look good.
Marr with the basketball out front for the Blue Jays. A little pressure out front by Cramsey here. Almost more of a 1-2-2 in the half court right now for Liberty. Here's a drive into the middle. Pull-up jump shot good by McClure. We're tied at 8.
Give him 5.
Took him about half the quarter to get points on the board. In the last minute and a half or so, they've started to fill it up on both sides. Here's Huber. Sizes up his man off the dribble. Little step back. He'll pull up for a tough jump shot. No good. Hoke has the board for the Blue Jays. Allen pass to McClure, and Porta looks to retake the lead. 8-8 the score. With just over 2 minutes to play in the game's opening quarter. But
they've never led.
Here's a drive by McClure. He'll drive to the baseline, find Hoagland. He's being hung on to by Huber, and he'll be called for the foul.
Huber grabbed a hold of him and held on for dear life. His first, team second. Poured a ball underneath the basket.
So if I hang on long enough, I get one of those fancy belt buckles. Here's Tanner Cooley into the game for the first time. Cooley's a 6'2 junior.
What are we asking?
They're making sure they knew who the foul was on.
Oh, okay.
Cooley is into the contest for Edgar. Out of bounds underneath their own hoop for the Blue Jays as Drew Marr will be the trigger man on this play. Looks inside. There's Hoagland wide open. He drives in, lays it off the glass, missed it. Shot up no good as it goes over the top of the rim. And on this opportunity, one of the Blue Jays in Hoke is over the back.
His first, team second. Ball out of bounds. Liberty, 1:51 left in the first quarter. Tied at 8. Would not be a lead change if Liberty scores. Porta has never led in the game. Hoke sits down. And Barrett Morris, who had good minutes last night, comes in. They get a little smaller at that point, though. Morris is just 6 foot tall.
1:49 to play in the first. He'd be a giant of the Justin Noble family at 6 foot tall. Here's Huber with the dribble.
Or the whole family.
Or the Pittsfield basketball team at some point this year. They're not very tall. I think it's that new water source they switched to some years ago. Here is Huber working the post to Cooley. Outside Sparrow. Good look three. No good this time. And the rebound is secured by McClure. He's off to the races into the front court. Left side, Marr. Marr beats the man off the baseline. Blocked, though, here by Jack Sparrow. And the board run down by Cramsey. Liberty wants to do some running now as Huber takes it on the dribble drive. Pulls up on the perimeter. Feeds the post to Sparrow. Wants to bang around underneath with Hoagland. Turnaround shot back to the right shoulder. No good. Cooley there on the putback won't fall. And a foul called from behind on Hoagland.
Hoagland's going to pick up his second foul of the ball game. Nice offensive board by Cooley. And Cooley will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair at the 104 mark. Tied at 8 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Nice job by Tanner Cooley. First one up by him is a little short.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. Or you can get it online, too. That's how I consume my Pike County Express each week.
Second one's short, just like the first. And Hoke gets the board, his second. Looks like Hoagland may have to sit for quite a while.
Could be. Here's McClure, left side. Deep three ball, no good. Rebound underneath the Morse. He'll pull it back out. That's to Marr. Marr on the pull-up jump shot, no good. And Cramsey's got the board for Liberty. Still tied at 8 points apiece here with under 40 seconds to play in the first as Cramsey has 4 boards in the early going for the Eagles.
He had a lot more fouls the other night than he had anything else. This time he's putting some things together and puts that bucket up and good. He's got 5.
Pretty nice take to the basket. Strong as he went up against the smaller man. He's been able to expose that matchup a couple of times here and to shoot over the top of the guy. As Jack told you, he's got 5 of his team's 10. And with 14 seconds to play in the first, Liberty has a 2-point lead. Marr to McClure, left side three for the lead, no good. Sparrow has the rebound, that's Jack Sparrow. Clears it out to Cramsey, who's on the run into the front court. Has it behind the arc with 2-1. Will Liberty get a shot up at the buzzer? They will not. And we will head to quarter number 2, where the Liberty Eagles hold a 2-point lead over the Porta-A Blue Jays, 10-8. As you watch high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Ready to start quarter number 2. It's a 10-8 Liberty lead. Porter will have the ball to start the second quarter, and Jack's got to look at first quarter shooting percentages.
Each team shot 14 times in the floor. Porter made 3. Made 1 out of 4 from 3, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. On the other side, Liberty 4 for 14, 2 of 7 from the arc, 0 for 2, and they lead by 2 points, 10-8. Does Liberty? It's Porta basketball to start the second.
Blue Jays have McClure out there along with Marr as McClure puts up a 3, no good. Morse the rebound, put back, one fall. Hoke's also on the floor. We almost got them all named that time as Hoke puts it up and in. The fifth man is Drew Carter, the 6-foot sophomore for Porta to start quarter number 2. Liberty counters with Jack and Reed Sparrow, Cooley, Huber, and Edgar Feed the post down low, went between the hands and turned over. Into the front court, Marr on the run out. Bounce pass down low to McClure. Lets the defender fly by, puts it in for two, and Porta has their first lead of the contest, this 12-10 advantage. 12-10 the lead on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. They're selling stuff like hotcakes at PCRE Real Estate. Check them out at PCRERealestate.com. Sparrow out to Huber. Good look, three on the way, won't fall. And a foul underneath that's going to be called as they're banging around for position against one of the Blue Jays.
Drew Carter is going to pick up the foul for Porta, his first team foul. 4 offensive boards for Porta and 3 for Liberty, and now an explanation. I don't know. Why did he come back to
I think they were just trying to make sure they had the number right. I don't think the official scorer
12-10 Porta, 7:06 left in the half. Wide open is Cramsey underneath on the nice pass. For Cooley, I should say, and he's got 2.
Cooley has come into the game, and he's tied this game up at 12 points apiece.
4 ties the game.
Here's a travel now by McClure as he took the extra step. Good defensive slide over to help by Cooley that time to force that turnover. Into the contest comes Cramsey. He will replace Jack Sparrow.
3, 6, 10, and 12 are the ties so far in the game. We're tied at 12, and this would be a lead change if Liberty can get this score.
Huber brings it into the front court. Out top to Cramsey. Over to Sparrow. Came off the screen. Gets a good look at a 3 and reads Sparrow again. Dialing long distance to make it 15-12. Liberty back on top.
He's open when he gets up in the morning.
He's really good at getting those shoulders squared coming off that screen. Now here's an offensive foul going to be called on Drew Mars. They'll say he pushed off with Huber.
It's a good call. His first, team second. 4th turnover. There was no doubt. You know, when guards clear out with that opposite hand and they get called for it, they always seem surprised, but a lot of them try it.
Yep, just a little left arm extension, as you can see on the Northwestern Mutual instant replay, thanks to Sheila Davidsmeyer and her team at Northwestern Mutual. We're sponsoring that here on Central Illinois Sports. Cramsey at 3, no good. And Morse has the rebound. Trying to expand on the lead was Liberty, unable to do so. Porta trying to cut back into it here. Here's a drive by McClure. High runner, no good. Rebound down to Reed Sparrow. Not a lot of second chance opportunities here in the early going for this Porta squad as Liberty controlling the boards here. Edgar gets it to Huber. Has picked up the bounce on the right side over to Cramsey. Cramsey a little jab step back out to Huber between the circles. There he is with 5:43 to play in the half. Here's Edgar. On the wing to Cooley. High post finds Reed Sparrow. Back to Huber. A little pick and roll action here. No roll. Just give it back to Sparrow. Now he wants to go to work. Finds the back cut to Cooley. Pretty find and a pretty finish for Cooley. He's got 4 and makes it 17-12 Liberty. This 5-point lead is their biggest lead of the contest. They're on a little 7-0 run after they trailed 12-10. There's a ball on the wing to McClure. Now over to Carter. Back to McClure. McClure on the drive, kicks it to Hoke. Out it goes to Marr. Marr spins, and they're going to call that an offensive foul. No, a block. They're going to correct the call and call it a block.
But he made the right call on that. Nice job by Tim Cremwoody adjusting to that. Drew Carter's going to pick up his second, team foul number 3. The thing is McClure has gotten to the position to score. He's just had the ball rim out about 3 times. He's really done a nice job on the offensive side.
He's got 7 points in the early going, doesn't
but
he? He's had some bad luck.
He just really missed some bunnies.
Carter with the ball on the right side. He'll throw a skip pass across to Morse.
Too many people in the same spot there for a moment.
Yeah, look at that spacing. You'll see that sometimes early in the season. To Carrick on the left wing. He'll try the drive against Cooley. Cooley, good defense. Now they say they got him at the hip that time, and Tanner Cooley called for the blocking foul.
Cooley's going to pick up his first, team first to the second quarter, ball out of bounds. 17-12 in favor of Liberty. Here comes Jack Sparrow back in, and Cooley sits down. Cooley really gave them some nice minutes there.
I like Tanner Cooley, Jack. When it's his time to come onto the floor, he hustles on. When it's time to sit down, he hustles off. He doesn't hang his head. He's a good teammate, it looks like. Here's a turnaround shot by Barrett Morse, who puts it in for his first bucket of the contest for the Blue Jays to make it 17-14.
Nice move.
Ramsey now trying for a three-point shot. No good. Rebound underneath. The Reed Sparrow muscles up and puts it in for 2.
Good offensive board by Sparrow. His second board of the night. He really gets those arms out and reaches and grabs the ball. Good hand strength.
4:20 to play in this first half in a 5-point contest. On the right side with it is Carter. Now, there's a young man with the last name of Carter that played for Porta probably 4 years or so ago now. That was a really good player, played point guard for them. I wonder if these guys are related. Here's a blocked three-point shot. It will go out of bounds. That was tipped, and it'll stay on that end.
No, it actually hit off the Porta guy, and Coach Bishop's got it under control. He's going to come tell somebody what. Yeah.
They're going to get together and talk about it. It was a tip, but then it hit the back of a player underneath. Yeah. And who did it hit the back of? They're going to decide that it
wasn't a Liberty player. It was a Porta player.
It is going to head the direction of Porta.
Partially blocked shot, then hit off of a Porta player, went out of bounds, and why did we blow the whistle then?
Well, I don't know. There's
got to let him in. That's a good call too.
Mr. Bishop says Shiloh blew the whistle. I mean, way to throw poor Shiloh under the bus, Dave.
Shiloh Savage says, hey, thanks a lot, Dave. I bought supper the last 2 nights. You're on tonight, old buddy.
Hey, he said Shiloh blew the whistle. Shiloh said Tim gave him the ball. Tim said Dave told me he was ready. These guys have worked together for a while.
Yeah.
They're pretty good friends on and off the court. Now here's a foul going to be called.
Clayton Hoke's going to pick up the foul, his second. 4th team foul, ball out of bounds, Liberty, and now the flow's kind of been lost a little bit.
Tell you what, Jack, Tate Huber, the 5'9" sophomore, is a straight-up pest all over the court, and he does a good job. Maybe you might call it embellishment at times to get a little advantage. Here's a missed shot, no good, by Huber. Rebound McClure quickly into the front court. He'll fake the pass, get too far underneath, blocked by the bottom of the backboard. Rebound down to Edgar. He'll try to go to Huber into the front court, and it hits somebody in the head on the bench. And Huber came up, tapped him on the head, said, "You all right?"
Edgar says, I thought that guy was on our team.
That was Hoagland. Good thing he's got that.
You're going to have a helmet on if you're going to be sitting on the bench now.
He's got that extra hair, Jack. You would have had a concussion. 3:36 to play in the half. In a 19-14 contest. Carrick with it. He'll jet his way inside. Gets a shot up underneath. No good by Keller. And the rebound pulled in by Jack Sparrow, his 5th. Handful of boards for Sparrow to go along with 2 points.
Hit 14 the other night. Boards, that is. You know, isn't it interesting? Reed, Jack Sparrow, if they were still at Quincy, wouldn't get any playing time at all.
Never see the floor. Now here's going to be an offensive foul as they'll say that Keller held the position and Jack Sparrow kind of bowled over him there.
And they're really good players, but that group at Quincy right now is a load.
Well, I mean, the number 5 ranked team in Class 4A, the largest class in the state of Illinois.
I mean, Reed Sparrow may be down the road, but wow.
Yeah, that'd be a tough one. Here's a good ball movement. Keller gets it, puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, a battle for it, and Liberty comes out of there as Edgar got it to Sparrow.
His 3rd board.
Sparrow now with a spin move, and the defender had stepped into the passing lane. Stolen away into the front court. Nice find. Morse gets it into McClure, who puts it off the glass. And a really good transition game that time by Porta.
Give him 9 on the night. 21-16.
Huber has picked up the dribble, needs some help, finds Jack Sparrow. Out to Edgar with 2:22 to play in the half. Cramsey now tries to back his way in. Gets it out top to Huber, and he'll reset for Liberty. Eagles up by 3, 19-16 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Huber with it.
People saw these two teams play the last night and the night before, and they're going, it's not quite as clean. That's because the defense is better.
Yep, they're being aggressive out there. Here's Sparrow. Out to Edgar. Didn't get a clean catch. Puts it up anyway. No good. And over the back is Vince Cramsey.
Cramsey will pick up the foul. That'll be his first, team 3rd of the night. Over in Beardstown, Minden with a 32-20 lead over Rushville Industry. Brian Shoemaker bringing the action there on Central Illinois Sports. Edgar sits down.
We saw Tommy Schutte come in for the first time. On the other side, we see Hoagland come in for the first time in a long time with those 2 fouls. For the Blue Jays, who are on the attack down by 3, and just kind of an unforced error as they threw the pass a little too far. Again, I think you have to credit Huber on that, though. They're afraid to get it too close to him because he's quick with those hands.
Kids are all hipping up to people, too, and kind of making contact, just not getting the foul called.
1:40 to play in the half. Here's an offensive foul on Reed Sparrow.
9th turnover. Sparrow picks up his first. Team foul number 4, and there is no doubt about it. I mean, Reed just made his mind up no matter who was in his way, and you can see it on the replay. He just ran over it.
Tell you what, in a replay situation like at the college level, that might have been upgraded even. He kind of extended that right arm and kind of caught the guy on the chin, it looked like. Nothing dirty on his part. It's just that's the way the college game is called.
Yeah.
No matter if it's an intent or not. Here's a 3 now by McClure, trying to tie it up. No good. Soaring in for the rebound. Home blocked by Cramsey. And the rebound down to Liberty's Huber. 1:18 to play in the first half, and a 19-16 score. Liberty the lead and the basketball.
I thought they got extra points up on that board earlier.
Here's a pull-up shot by Huber, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Jet Carrick. He'll push ahead. Good vision for the floor. Got it to Hoagland, tried to save it in. I think it went off of Sparrow's leg, and it did. It'll stay with the Blue Jays.
Sometimes the official's too close to the play, and he needs those outside guys to help him, and that's what they did. That's good teamwork on the officials that time.
58 seconds to play in the half. Here is Carrick on a drive, and then an illegal screen going to be called against Morse.
Morse picks up his first, team foul number 5. Player controlled, 56.3 seconds left. That's turnover number 6 on Porta. Liberty's turned it over 9 times in the first half. Sitting down is Tommy Schutte. And Edgar back in on the offensive side with under a minute left.
Liberty has led the majority of this contest. Porta held a short 12-10 lead at one point. That's their only lead so far in the ballgame, if memory serves correctly. As Huber has the ball between the circles on the bounce with 37 seconds to play in the half. Pass tip run down by Jack Sparrow. Finds Edgar. A little pull-up Jay is short. And the rebound to Hoagland. Stephen Price says slow it down. Let's hold for 1 and try to either tie with a 3 or cut it to 1 with a 2.
McClure or Marr, either one could tie this game up.
And we get a timeout, an Adams Network timeout. We'll pause as well for the fastest internet around that doesn't buffer no matter what life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. Visit followthefiber.net. 21 seconds to play in the half. Stephen Price took the timeout to draw up this late quarter situation for his team. Good opportunity to see if his squad can execute on what he's wanting here early in the season. They trail Liberty 19-16 just before halftime here.
If you enjoy the broadcast, make sure and spend money with the people who help bring it to you, those advertisers.
McClure needs to get free of the 5 count. He loses it, and it's over and back.
Turnover number 7 after the timeout.
So not what was drawn up. And Jack Sparrow is back in. Tanner Cooley sits down for Liberty. On the other side, we'll see Keller come back in and set Hoagland down so he doesn't pick up that third foul. And now Dan Sparrow says that worked so well for Stephen Price, I'm going to call a timeout to try to draw up this end of quarter play as well. On this Adams Fiber timeout, we're back after this timeout.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Timeout taken by Liberty, their first of the contest. Followthefiber.net. Our friends at Adams Fiber, our timeout sponsor. 11.3 seconds to play in the half. Liberty up by 3, looking to beat a buzzer here. Huber with it, gets it to Edgar near the sideline with 4. High post to Jack Sparrow. Kicks it out to Cramsey. Puts it on the deck. Lets it fly from downtown. Off the iron, no good. And we head to halftime. And the Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Liberty Eagles hold a 19-16 lead over the PORTA-A Blue Jays at the break. Back with halftime stats and more after this.
Your friends at Little Jess Motor Company are proud to sponsor today's halftime show. What do you think of when you think of Black Friday? Well, the biggest deals of the year, of course, and it's no different here at Little Jess. We've saved the best deals of the year for our Black Friday sales event. Right now, we're offering an unheard of 13% off our 24 Jeep Gladiator Nighthawk and get it for just $39,800. Save $5,500 on a new 24 Jeep Compass Latitude Lux and get it for just $28,500, and save up to $12,000 on a new 25 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn. Hurry in, because deals like these only happen once a year and only at Little Jess. Serving Tri-States for 7 decades.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 1916 Liberty has the lead here at the halftime break. Little Jess Motors, 3231 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. Tell you what, Jack, they've got some good deals going on right now on some of those 2024 models to make some room for the 2025s. You'll never have a better deal than you can get right now at Little Jess Motors, or at least until the next great deal they have. LittleJessMotors.com. Jack's got your halftime stats.
Thank you, Clint. In the first half, at the end of the first quarter, it was 10-8 in favor of Liberty. They lead 19-16 at halftime. Turnovers in the ball game, 7 against Porta and 9 against Liberty. Foul situation, 2 on Jack Sparrow from Liberty, 1 apiece on Cramsey, Huber, Sparrow, and Cooley. On the other side, 2 fouls apiece on Hoke and Hoagland. Also 2 on Drew Carter off the bench. A single foul on Morris and Marr. And once again, Portis turned it over 9 times in the first half. They trailed by 3, 19-16. We'll take the break, come back with more on the Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram halftime show.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you're looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. 19-16 halftime lead for Liberty. They're shooting 7 of 25, just 24%, 3 of 12 from the arc, 25%, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Reed Sparrow leads the way with 8 points, 5 points from Vince Cramsey, all coming in the first quarter. Tanner Cooley added 4 off the bench in the second quarter and 2 from Jack Sparrow, who also has pulled down 5 boards. Vince Cramsey's got 4 boards for Liberty. For Porta, they're 7 of 28, 25%, 1 of 7 from the arc, 14%, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Both teams shot the 3, much better last night than the night before. Griffin McClure leads the way with 9 points, 2 from Barrett Morris off the bench, 4 points from Levi Hoagland, or 3 points in the first quarter from Hoagland, and 2 points from Clayton Hoke. Let's see, 3 rebounds for Hoke, 4 for Hoagland in the first half for them, and it's a 19-16 lead for Liberty. We'll take our final break. Second half, play-by-play comes your way on Central Illinois Sports right after these. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Make sure you include the Damon guys to get it right the first time. Residential and commercial, new builds, or existing. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
19-16, the lead for Liberty. As we get ready to start the second half of play, it'll be Liberty basketball.
Starting the second half with Clint Ware, the PA guy, complimenting the officials. Took him till halftime to compliment them, though.
Yeah, he wanted to see how they did first.
That's right.
You never know to evaluate too early. You get yourself in trouble.
He's a police officer. He's very timely.
Liberty has taken the court. They've got Cramsey, Huber, Sparrow, and Edgar. On the other side, we see McClure, Marr, Carrick, Hoagland, and Hoke. Ready for second half action here in the game number 1 of 2 this evening at the Saki Turkey Tourney.
Make your dream.
Well, thank you, John. Our producer, John. Down low. Huber trying to give and go back to Sparrow. Out top, Edgar, a deep three. And I don't know where the three-point lines are at the Liberty gym, but I think they need to be inspected. These kids are shooting way too far back.
They just like to shoot from there, don't they? They said they think that flat spike line is a three-point line.
Here's a ball knocked free, run down by McClure. He'll pull it all the way back out front. On the wing over to Carrick. Back to McClure. McClure had 9 in that first half. And now he has a pass stolen away by the quick hands of Huber. Huber with a 3 in transition, no good. And Jack Sparrow gets the three-point takedown.
Sparrow said, I just got caught in the wrong spot. His first team foul the second half comes very early, just 47 seconds in, so Jack Sparrow will have to play a little differently there.
It's a new rule I learned at the wrestling match yesterday, Jack.
What's that?
It's a three-point takedown now. Yep, it's not the same thing. Why did they just give that kid 3 points? Change the rule. Oh.
Why?
Well, why not? People want to see more points, I guess, like in football. Out top, Marr, he's going to try a 3 straight-on shot. Ooh, got the old soft roll of the rim that time from Drew Marr.
His first 3 points of the night.
He can put them up in a hurry, though, so don't feel too bad for him. And if you're Liberty, don't let him get too comfortable. 6:42 to play in the third. Here's a move down low by Reed. Sparrow trying to go up against Hoagland to draw a foul. Good defense by Hoagland to block him away. McClure into the front court, into the corner. That's to Carrick. Carrick will bring it out front against the defensive Edgar. Now gets by him on the dribble drive, and Jet Carrick motors right in and puts it off the window. And now we're going to have a delay of game warning.
Leave the ball alone, that's what they said.
And they just fixed it. 6:22 to play in the third, 22-21. The lead for Liberty has been shaved to a single point. Huber out top. Looks down low to Jack Sparrow. Sparrow going to try to go to work against Hoke. Spins back inside, now has to get out of the lane, does so. Good defense in the interior by Hoke that time. Edgar now has the ball tied up, and this is going to be a turnover. Jet Carrick making things happen on both ends for the Blue Jays.
10 turnovers. Cooley's going to check into the game. I'm going to ask you a question, and it's not a big deal, but Reed, Sparrow, and Huber both have their shirt tail out, and as soon as they get on the court, it comes out. Didn't they used to make a big deal out of that?
Yep, they did used to make a big deal about it.
They'd stop and make you put it in all the time, and I didn't know it changed.
Some of those things, you just go at the end of the day, does it really matter?
Oh, I agree.
Here's a 3, Jet Carrick, no good. Rebound down to Jack Sparrow.
6 for him now. 6 boards.
Huber will bring it across.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I just know that, point of emphasis for a long time, it seemed like.
Out top, Jack Sparrow hands it. Nope. Fakes the ball handoff. Tries to drive it against Hoke. Showing off the dribble, and Prowse goes right at the rim. Little baby hook. It's up and in for 2 for Jack Sparrow. He's got 4 to make it 24-21. Carrick on the right wing. Tries to dribble between a couple of the defenders. Able to do so. Finds McClure. Floater up, no good. Rebound down to Cooley. Cooley gets it all to Huber, who brings it across. Over to Cramsey. Under 5 minutes to play in the third in a 24-21 contest. Jack Sparrow's way out front. Looks in the corner. Reed Sparrow catches, fires, 3, no good. Hoke has the board. His pass nearly stolen away, but recovered by McClure. To Marr into the front court. Kicks to the wing to Carrick. Carrick 3-ball. Lines it up and knocks it down and ties the game up at 24 points apiece on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
First time we've been tied since 12, 5th tie of the ball game.
Out top, Huber has it for Liberty. They've led by as many as 5 or 7 in this game, Jack.
7.
Right now they're tied at 24. Porta has led by 2 at 1 point in this game, but not for very long. Here's a fake 3 by Sparrow. Drives in, now uses the muscle and draws the foul.
Had to give Hoke time to foul him, though. That'll be his third, first team foul the second half. To the free throw line comes Reed Sparrow. 0-for-2 is this squad in free throws on the night. First one is up and good.
Real and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. They do solid work at Real and Twine. Give them a call, 217-285-5013, and make sure to check them out this holiday shopping season.
Makes them both, makes it 26-24.
Into the front court, we see McClure guarded by Brody Klauser, who's in for the first time. We saw Brody on Monday. He's just a young sophomore.
Klauser, another name that comes around every once in a while from Liberty.
No Obert's on the team, though. Here's a drive put up by Carrick, no good. He got popped in the chops. He says, right in the schnoz. And they didn't call it.
I mean, this is like year number 2 without an Obert, right?
What's going on in Liberty?
No more masses?
Masks? Masks? No more of the Mast family? I don't know what the correct plural is there.
Well, there was a Mass family, too.
Mask?
M-A-A-S.
Moss. There's a drive in by Sparrow. There's a couple of them, and he draws a foul. Does Reed Sparrow.
Back to the free throw line. Foul's going to go against McClure. It'll be his first, team second.
What are we booing over here?
I think it must be a hilarious thing because it was coming from the Liberty side. Their guys at the free throw line were just made his last 2. Has 9 on the night. Does Reed Sparrow. 26-24, 3:24 left in the third quarter. A lot of action left, though. 3 in a row from the free throw line for Reed.
Waters Concrete. If you need concrete for your next job or project, give Tim Waters and Waters Concrete a call. They have expertise in new builds, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. 309-252-1052.
If you ever get on a string making free throws, let me know. I can block them. Broadcaster Jinx.
You learned that from?
You.
No, your buddy in Beardstown taught you how to block free throws.
Oh, Don Chipman.
Yep.
Foul comes against Klauser. His first, team second. Ball out of bounds for the Blue Jays in their blue uniforms.
Inbounds pass comes to Hoagland. He'll put a little floater up over the top of the rim and in for 2. He's got 5 and cuts it down to a 1-point game. 27-26, 3 minutes to play in the third. Cooley tries the post entry pass. It is stolen away by a hustling Jet Carrick. Turnover number 11 by Liberty, and then Porta will give it right back. Their night.
Remember, was it last year that Marr came out and scored like 26 in the first game and then scored like 2 and 4 in the next 2? Had a tremendous first game a year ago. Might have been 2 years ago.
I've seen a lot of different games since then, Jack.
Oh, my.
You're asking me to remember things that probably is not going to happen. If he did, I don't remember it. Sparrow on the left wing. Out to Huber. Trying to make something happen is Huber. Now Sparrow. Spacing not very good for Liberty right now. Huber drives in, gets caught into a double team, has it stolen away. Into the front court on the run out is Carrick. Man, is he quick or what? Shot no good. Rebound Morse tries to put it back up and in. That's a headsy play by Barrett Morse. He'll be rewarded with 2 chances at the charity stripe.
Foul's going to go against Vince Cramsey. It'll be his second, team third of the half. I'll be darned. They called that on Klauser. First one up, no good.
The Moose Lodge 420. Check them out for their Friday meal specials at the Moose Lodge. New specials each week. The food is hot. The drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield.
Second free throw by Barrett Morse, who has 2 points in the night. Now 3 as he makes the second.
He ties us up at 27 points apiece.
A lot of ties, 6 of them.
Here's Sparrow looking for Reed Sparrow down low. Couldn't find him in the paint. Pulls it back out to Cramsey instead. Hands to Huber. And we have a timeout called by Dan Sparrow. We'll pause as well on the Adams Network timeout. Reliable worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. Visit followthefiber.net.
Life comes at you pretty fast. When you need a helping hand along the way, the staff at Petefish Skiles & Company Bank are there to assist you with your financial needs. Petefish Skiles & Company is your key to staying one step ahead of the game with mobile and online banking, giving you the power to manage your accounts, schedule payments, and even deposit checks from your smartphone. It's your time. Make the most of it with Petefish Skiles & Company Bank, located in Virginia, Petersburg, Havana, Jacksonville, Beardstown, Winchester, and Murrayville.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
1:49 to play in the third. Timeout was taken by Liberty. They've got 3 timeouts remaining for the game. 27 all the score. And Liberty on the attack. The battle of the birds here. The Eagles and the Blue Jays. But a good one. Cramsey as they run a little 3-guard weave out front to Huber. He knifes the lane, floats in the air. Man, he did a really nice job to block away the man with his body and score his first 2 points of the night. Breaks the tie to make it 29-27. Carrick feeds the post to Hoagland. They've not been able to get him going much offensively. Now he has a bad pass. It's a turnover on the Blue Jays. They're 10th. Cramsey with it, right wing for Liberty. Out to Huber. There he is. Back to Cramsey. Over it goes to Edgar. Ramsey gets inside, now pulls it back out to Huber with under a minute to play in the third. Huber, a little no-look pass, that goes to Jack Sparrow. He'll attack down low, runner-up is good. Jack Sparrow with 2.
6 for him now.
To make it 31-27.
Jack just does a lot of little things right for his team.
Strong kid. 30 ticks to play in the third. Liberty has the arrow, so they're trying to get a stop here. And then a strong first possession, and they're going to get a steal here. How about this? Sparrow attacks the smaller man. Shot up is good. Griffin McClure said, did anybody catch the plate on that truck as he went flying by, but got him with the body. And Reed Sparrow with the chance for the and one.
Reed created the contact that time. People will say, how about a charge? Well, there's no way you got position in that play. Made the bucket, and he'll get the and one. 33-27 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. And Reed Sparrow goes to the free throw line. The sophomore looking for his 13th point, and it won't fall through.
Rebound down to Marr. He'll bring it into the front court for Porta. Shot clock's turned off. Over to Carrick on the drive in. He'll be called for an offensive foul as Edgar got the position to draw the harm.
That makes it tough when he gets that call. So his second, team third. 14.3 seconds left. It's also a turnover, the 12th of the night on Porta.
Jack Carrick's got a little blood coming out of the nose where he got hit in the nose earlier. 13 seconds to play in third. Big opportunity here for Liberty. They also get the ball to start the fourth. Just got a steal and a basket, trying to get another one here and expand on this lead. They're on a little 6-0 run. Here's Jack Sparrow with 3. Nice up and under move. Shot no good, but he draws a big foul on Hoagland.
Hoagland will pick up the foul. That'll be his third, team fourth. 2 free throws for Jack Sparrow. Best possession at the end of a quarter by Liberty because they kind of lost track the last 2 quarters on how much time they had. 0.8 of a second left, 33-27. Sparrow with 6 and misses the first.
Well, SSD Trucking and 3D Leasing for all your trucking and hauling needs. See the Dunhams and their professional team at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808.
And Shiloh Savage still having a conversation with the guys there. Gives it to Jack Sparrow. The senior wearing the number 30 puts it up, and it is no good.
Missed them both, but Cramsey's there for the putback as the buzzer sounds. The clock started late. I think it was a good make. Referees are going to get together and talk about it here.
Oh, I think it was a good
I think
make.
it was within 0.8 of a second, even if the clock started just a hair late. And what are they going to tell us here? I think it's a good basket. Let's see if the Northwestern Mutual Instant Replay agrees. See the missed free throw. You see it come off of Cramsey. That's a good one. Yep, that's a good one.
He's the only guy that touched it.
And that's the end of the third. 33-20, check that, 35-27 is the lead for Liberty. We're back after this break.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
We're ready for quarter number 4. Liberty, after the game was tied at 27 points apiece, has stretched it out to an 8-point lead. 35-27 after 3, and Jack has a look at some of those shooting statistics.
11 of 36 is Porta, 30%. 3 of 10 from the arc, 30%. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. 9 points from Griffin McClure, all coming in the first half. On the other side, Liberty is 13 of 34. 4 of 14 from the arc, 3 of 9 from the free throw line. 12 points for Reed Sparrow. Jack Sparrow's added 6. What a job by Cramsey getting his 7th point on that tip up too. That was big.
Yes, it was.
8-point lead, biggest of the night.
Oh, I did that, John. Here's a shot put up underneath by Jack Sparrow is good, and Liberty's got their biggest lead of the contest, this 10-point bulge. Here's Hoke. Been a while since we've seen him in the game. He now has a pass stolen away by Cramsey. Turnover starting to pile for Porta. Rebound, or shot put up no good. Rebound down to Hoke. He tries to clear him out with the elbows and threw it away. Huber runs it down out front to Sparrow, right side 3. It's an air ball. Edgar saves it in, but it's to his opponent in Marr. He'll push it ahead to McClure. Good pass down low. Morse tried to find Hoke. Loose ball run down out front by the Blue Jays. Left side 3 ball put up by McClure, no good, and Edgar has the rebound for Liberty.
His 4th board of the night, and he's battling his teammate for that one.
Here come the Eagles into the front court. Huber spins away from the man. Over to Reed Sparrow. Edgar wants Huber to come get it back, and he does. Throws a little pass up to Cramsey, who's going to let it fly from way deep. No good. Hoke has the rebound for the Blue Jays.
Give him 7, 8 boards on the night, I should say.
Pass into the corner. Good catch by Marr. Looked like a receiver along the sideline, and Edgar will bump him and be called for the first foul of the 4th quarter.
His first, team first of the quarter.
Marr was, tell you what, he's a good football player this fall for that Porta squad. It was much improved.
So why did they bring it all the way out here?
I think they changed where you take it out. I think they're like specific spots now. I think they did that last year. Pass to the corner goes to McClure. Out top now to Carter. Around the horn. They'll find Marr. Looking for Hoke down low, but Jack Sparrow playing the good defense. McClure picks it up right side over to Morse. Now Carter, Porta patient here, but down by 10. They'll find Marr. Left side 3 ball, no good. He's not had many opportunities, and on the rebound, a pushing foul underneath called against Morse.
Morse's first or second, team first of the quarter.
And we get a whistle, and Liberty would like one of those Adams Fiber timeouts. We'll pause as well. 6:10 to play in the contest. Liberty leads Porta 37-27.
Game Masters Outdoors in Quincy is your ultimate destination for game cameras and hunting gear. Discover top-notch game cameras to elevate your outdoor experience. From firearms and ammunition to optics and outdoor equipment, we've got you covered. Enjoy free shipping on most orders. Browse our vast selection of high-quality gear and find everything you need for your next adventure. Visit GameMastersOutdoors.com today.
Following the Liberty timeout, they'll have the basketball up by 10 with just 6:10 to play. A lot of time left. I say just, but, it can get late in a hurry. Huber will bring it toward the front court. Porta switched to a little 1-3-1 defense now, and Liberty has some trouble with it as Edgar had it knocked away. Runs it down. Pass on the right side, finds Reed Sparrow. Out to Huber. Tries to set Sparrow up on the wing. Out top, Cramsey on the dribble drive. Was going to pass, then tried to shoot at the last second. Off the rim, no good. Jet Carrick has the board. He's quick to the other end. Shot up runner, no good. He goes coast to coast in the blink of an eye, though, as this young man, Jet Carrick, and he's fouled and heads to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Reed Sparrow picks up his second foul, second team foul, 2 free throws for Carrick, who has 5 points on the night. Quiet second half for this Porta squad. First one up by Carrick is good. Makes it a 37-28 game.
That ends a 10-0 run by Liberty after the game was tied at 27.
Second one also good by Carrick. He's got 7.
Porta trying to look to make a run of their own like that and get right back in this thing.
Doug Poole here taking some pictures. He does a nice job.
And you wouldn't want to arm wrestle him. Here's a deep 3. Cramsey, no good. Maybe a little quick in the offense that time for Liberty. Rebound down to the Blue Jays. Carrick has it into the front court. Behind the back, hangs in the air. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound. Muscles back up and is fouled on the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Gonna go against Cramsey. It'll be his second and the team third.
Tell you what, Jet Carrick is not a large young man, but he's tough under there too.
2 for 2 from the free throw line, has 7 points, 37-29, trying to crawl back into this, and Carrick makes his third in a row. 37-30. 5:15 left. Misses the next. Rebound comes off to Edgar.
Cramsey into the front court. Out to Huber with 5:11 to play. Liberty up by 7. Can afford to be a little patient here. Reed Sparrow says, how about a 3 instead? Forget your patience. How about a triple? That puts us back up by 10.
He's got 15.
40-30 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction
Pretty
scoreboard.
quiet 15 tonight, huh?
Yeah. Here's a drive in by McClure. Gets to the window, puts it in for 2. And then Coach Price wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 4:50 left. 40-32. Liberty the lead. Porta the timeout. And we're back after this.
Your equipment has specific needs based on the work you do and the environment you work in. How you manage the life cycle of your equipment influences your lubricant decisions. Schaefer's specialized lubricant products are designed with you in mind. From synthetic engine oils, hydraulic fluids, greases, and gear lubes, our products help you own equipment longer, operate more efficiently, and reduce hassles. Contact local Schaefer representative Jerry Roan at 217-248-7576. That's 217-248-7576 for Jerry Roan and Schaefer Specialized Lubricants.
.450 to play in the fourth. 40-32 the lead for Liberty as the timeout was taken by Porta. They were a little late getting in was Liberty, and they put the ball down on the baseline there. And had to really hustle. Got early Thanksgiving plans. Here's Sparrow to Huber. He's a little out of control, trying to corral it here. Still kind of chasing the ball around.
Oh, my.
Might have carried it.
Yeah.
Now a drive back in, and he's constant motion and draws a foul.
I kind of agreed with McClure on a couple carries there, but he gets the foul. His second. Team second. Huber was just all over the place.
He gets the inbounds pass, muscles up and puts
all over
it
the
in.
place.
And gives Liberty that 10-point lead, draws the foul as well.
Fouls on McClure. He picks up 2 quick ones, his third. The and one for Huber. 42-32, 4:30 left. He's had a couple big buckets opportunistically. Klauser's going to check into the game. He'll set Edgar down. So, Huber trying to add to it. Can't get it to fall. The rebound comes off the other way. That's to Carrick.
And here's a foul by Klauser.
Let's see. Klauser will pick up his third, team fourth. So just one away from putting them at the free throw line is Liberty with 4:26 left in the contest.
What you don't want to do, you're up by 10. You don't want to have a chance for your opponent to get points with the clock stop. Here's a runner-up by McClure, no good. Rebound pulled in by Sparrow. That's Jack Sparrow. Now he sets a solid pick in the backcourt. Huber's pass picked out of the air here by Carter. Carter with the larceny and the layup at the other end for the Blue Jays.
His first two of the night.
Huber snuck back in the backcourt. A little up and under. How about the reverse with a spinorama off of the window?
Give him 6.
44-34, 3:50 to play.
Huber made a mistake and then made up for it there.
Marr in the corner, gets to the man in the wing, Carter. Carter 3, buries it.
5 for him now.
Drew Carter with the tray. Makes it 44-37.
It's like the last 3 minutes of an NFL game.
Here's a runner-up and good by Klauser. A little helter-skelter here, his first 2. As the teams trade baskets. You can't do that for too long if you're Porter. You're trying to play catch-up. Marr drives the lane, hands it off to Hoke. Pretty fine. Look at that ball stop on the rim and then fall on in. And Stephen Price says, I would like to use one of my 3 Adams Network timeouts. With speeds up to 1 gigabit and Wi-Fi 6 internet, check out Adams Fiber. Learn more at followthefiber.net.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Back to live action after the Porta timeout. Blue Jays have cut it down to a 7-point game with 3:09 to play. Reed Sparrow going to try to shoot his team right back to a 10-point lead. Short this time. The rebound down to McClure. He'll take it towards the front court. Into the corner. Carter 3. Little sidewinder on that one. Shot no good. Goes out of bounds off of Huber. And it will remain Porta basketball. Blue Jays ball. Marr to inbound right in front of his own bench. Dribble drive on the baseline. Looks on the perimeter. There's McClure. 3. Good look, won't fall. Carrick, the offensive rebound. Little power dribble. Puts it back up. No good. Rebound Hoke underneath off the window. No good. And the rebound, they say, goes out of bounds off of Liberty. It stays with Porta on this end. Blue Jays getting some good looks. Jack just have not been able to get some of these shots to fall.
Yeah, they're 15 for 48, and a lot of them have been, 8-foot and in shots that just won't fall for him.
Jack Sparrow is checked back in for Liberty on the defensive side. Carter on the wing to Carrick. Carrick going to try to dial distance. No good. Cramsey with the rebound for Liberty.
4th board for him on the night.
2:30 to play. Liberty a 7-point lead. They can afford to be a little patient here. Huber putting on the dribbling exhibition here. Hands it off to Cramsey. Turns the corner, gets downhill, leaves it down low to Jack Sparrow, puts it on the dribble and up with the left hand and in for 2.
Got 10.
How many in the second half? Quite a few, huh?
8.
That's 80% of his points. Here's a shot put up and good by Carter. And not a timeout as he was just calling out the defensive play.
Carter's got 7 in the second half for Porta.
1:54 to play in the 4th. Dan Sparrow telling the official it's just as easy to give him a timeout. He let him set up his defense. Coaches make good points sometimes. And sometimes they don't. That's a pretty good point, actually. Huber with it out front in some trouble. Throws out up to Jack Sparrow. Now Reed Sparrow as Liberty spreads the floor a bit here. Finds Cramsey on a cutter. Runner up no good. Rebound down to Carrick. Jeff Carrick trying to will his team back into this one. Drives in, left-hand runner, no good as he got a little out of position that time. On the run and the rebound down to Liberty. There's a ball now knocked loose, stolen away. Carrick on the run out, going to try to make it again from the left side, and he finds the mark.
Carrick's got 10 now.
Makes it 48-43.
All in the second half.
With 1 minute to play.
Liberty got to take care of the ball. They've turned it over 14 times, 8 in the second half. 4 of them in the quarter.
Cramsey works off of the screen. Drives in, puts up a shot, it's blocked. Rebound down to Jack Sparrow, missed it. Gets his own board into a triple team, out of it to Reed Sparrow. 43 seconds left. When do you foul if you're Porta? And they won't because Coach Sparrow calls the timeout. 40.5 seconds to play in a 5-point game. Back with you on the other side of this break.
Before I started at Dot, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house, and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to Dot. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your CDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple of months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
40.5 seconds to play in the contest after the Liberty timeout where they have 1 remaining. They will throw a lob pass into Cramsey, who puts it up and in for 2, and he's fouled. Wow, what a play drawn up by Dan Sparrow, and this gets executed to perfection.
He said, you think Greg Altmix ran good plays? I called all those for him, is what he's telling you. Cramsey's got 11 now, huh? No, he's got 9. Call it 10 as he made that, and he's the 3rd guy in double figures.
Big play. Here's
pretty.
Carter into the front court to Marr, puts up a 3, needs it, can't get it. Rebound fought for, out of bounds off of Huber. Let's watch the Northwestern Mutual instant replay on that inbounds. Watch this perfect pass, Jack Sparrow. Gets a little high screen, floater up, got it to go. Inbounds pass comes into Morse, in the corner to Marr, partially blocked on that shot. Huber has the rebound for Liberty, and he'll be fouled. He'll walk to the other end and shoot 2 shots.
Huber will be our man at the free throw line. Carrick's going to pick up the foul, his 2nd, team number 5. And the free throw line goes Tate Huber. He is 0 for 1 from there. Has 6 points. First one up, good. 7 for him now. Joined us out at Tebowler's Universe tonight for the Queen of Hearts drawing. We'll delay it a little bit till after the 2nd game, so we'll meet you at the bowling alley. Tebowler's Universe. Huber's 2nd, up, good, 53-43.
10-point lead with 23 seconds to play. Here's McClure with the basketball, tries the dribble drive, lays it up with the left hand, good. Stephen Price will take the timeout. He'll have 1 remaining after this break on the Adams Network timeout. 15.6 seconds to play. 53-45. Liberty has the lead.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
15.6 seconds to play. 53-45 the lead for Liberty. Porta took the timeout after the made basket.
They're running all over the place. Dave Bishop says, "You guys done?"
Jack Sparrow to inbound.
I'll just let them wear themselves out.
Gets it in, and what are we going to have here?
He came over the line before the ball had inbounded, is what happened. Did Drew Carter, so that's just a warning.
Out of bounds here.
You can't run the baseline now.
Jack Sparrow to inbound. Looking. He'll throw it in to Reed Sparrow. He'll be fouled with 12.6 seconds left.
Foul will go on Carter, I think. Yep. Go to the other end. Reed Sparrow with a chance to add to his 15 points on the night. Had 6 or 7 the other night, 26, I think. He'll be the tournament leading scorer so far. 53-45, first free throw up and good. He's got 16.
Making free throws when it matters.
7 of 11 now for Liberty, a little better tonight than they were the other night. 54-45, now 55-45.
Back to that 10-point lead again with just 10 seconds to play. Here's a three-point shot up, no good on the air ball. Rebound down to Carrick. He'll lay it up and in. Porta won't call a timeout, and that'll be the final of this one. Liberty 55, Porta-A Central 47. Liberty improves to 2-0. Porta drops to 1-1, and we take you to the Logan Ag postgame show with final stats and more after this.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in the tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag post-game show. Final of this one, Liberty 55, Porta 47. Good contest. And Jack, Liberty did the things down the stretch when Porta pulled a little tighter, made those free throws, made some big plays, and they come away with their second victory of the season.
Liberty led at every stop, 10-8 at the end of the first quarter, 19-16 at half, 35-27 after 3, win it 55-47. They turned the ball over 14 times. Porta turned the ball over 14 times. Porta 19 of 57 for the day for 34%. 4 of 18, which will give you about 21% from the arc, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. 13 points from Griffin McClure, 12 from Jet Carrick. Drew Carter had 7 all in the second half. Drew Marr just with a 3 on the night. 2 points from Barrett Morris, 5 points from Levi Hoagland, 4 from Clayton Hoke, who also had 8 boards. On the Liberty side, they were 20 of 49 on the night, 5 from 19 from the three-point arc, 8 of 12 from the free throw line, winning 55-47, 17 points for Reed Sparrow, double figures from Vince Cramsey and Jack Sparrow, 10 apiece, 7 boards for Jack Sparrow, 4 points for Tanner Cooley, 3 for Gavin Edgar on that 3 he made. Tate Hubert added 7 points. They all came in the second half, and Brody Klauser had 2 on the evening.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Tarek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Tarek Harris, or Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this, and that's why Tarek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about another big night from the sophomore Reed Sparrow? 17 points, leading his team to victory, 55-47 over Porta-A Central. We'll step aside here on the broadcast. When we start up again, we'll have Camp Point Central against Pittsfield in the nightcap. We'll see you then on Central Illinois Sports.